Good morning and good evening. Hello everybody. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late. I just had some stuff to do, and I actually overslept a little bit, and I had to do some stuff I couldn't get on earlier. It is what it is. I'm a little bit overslept. That's it. What can I do? What can I do? Oh man, what a morning. But we're still not too late. Not much happened. Not much happened. All right, let's start the show, shall we? Let's do this. Why is my OBS not working? Ollie, good morning. Green. Pinon Mendez, hello. Jerry, good to see you guys. Marco, good morning. Guerra DTM, welcome back. Beanie Player is here in the house. Trader Monk, good morning. Good to see you. Where have you been, man? Paul S is here. Adil, everyone is welcoming you. Good to see you, Adil. JY, good to see you. Pigeon, what's happening? Ibo Munich entered the building. Yanix is here. Hello. Tikitari, oh, from Barcelona. Tikitarita, welcome from Barcelona. Vibes is here. Past 2 evals. Congratulations. And Ryan, welcome. Go look. Well, we're gonna look into gold. That's for sure. Hey Ryan, pass your TraderFi eval. Let's go. In one trade. Wow. I have a MyFundedFutures, please. How to sign agreement? It depends. If you're using TradeAway, you have to log into TradeAway, and there's a data agreement. If you have DX feed, I think you still have to your first login. Oh man, I don't know how to sign the DX feed agreement. That's a good question. I don't remember how to sign the DX feed agreement if you're using Quantower. Support can help you. They have a chat support 24/7, and they're pretty much very responsive, Yanix. If you just ask on the website. I'm not remembering. I know that TradeAway you have to, sign into TradeAway platform, and you can do it there. Hey, thank you, Munich. Least estimator, good morning. How to find energy to trade London and New York? You gotta live in Europe. But yeah, I actually overslept. I wasn't feeling good last night, to be honest with you. I wasn't even sure if I can make it. This week I was having this stomach issues, let's just say that. And I was up almost at 4 a.m. 3:30 in the middle of the night. I was like, I need to sleep. I need to sleep. So I actually woke up like 40 minutes ago, or even less, 35 minutes ago. Kev Rhodes, welcome from the UK. What free account is everyone? Because oh yeah, the free account, because I'm late. Yeah, we need to do the free accounts, right? DX feed. Okay, so I don't remember that, Yanix, but I know that there's a way, maybe on the website. Man, if you ask support on the website, it's very responsive. You should be having someone helping you out. Or if you have Discord, you can ask them in Discord. The mods are helping you in Discord as well. But on the website, there should be someone in about 1 or 2 minutes to help you out. It's got to be there somewhere on the website, I think. Louis, good morning. Itwib, good to see you. Oh yeah, JY. I can imagine that. So I did have the stomach bug yesterday. I mean, during the evening. I mean, during the night. It wasn't so good. Let's just say that. Okay, what's happening on NQ, right? We made new all-time high. Okay, that's not a surprise. Do we have some levels down here that could be interesting? Let's put on Asia low and Asia high. Gustavo Caballero, thank you for the subscription. Gustavo, thanks for joining. We had an Asia high actually here. It has been taken out. So that's one down. And I would say Asia low would be here. And that's where we're going right now, I think. How far is that? It's not too far. It's like 15 points away. It's not far. You know. That is at 90. Maybe the safest way to go is like, what's that level down there? 91, maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure. 90 or 91. We'll see what's gonna happen. We shall see. Gustavo, hey, welcome. The thing is, I wanted to eat some breakfast, Adil, but my stomach is really not 100% right now. So I'm gonna wait a little bit. I was drinking some fluids. So MFF TV enjoyer, nice. Always good to have someone from my funded TV here. How comes your previous day low is not 298? Because I'm using Eastern Standard, I mean midnight level, New York midnight level as the new day opening. So I'm not using the 6 p.m. Reset time. I think that could be the issue. Smart money concepts, you know. Eastern Standard Time, the way that my chart looks like. Raw eggs with hot sauce and lemon juice. The protein. Yeah, I have to drink something, man. Not really 100%. Not really 100%, but working on it. HTX Fleet, welcome. Let me check gold. Now let's look at gold for a second. Obviously we're very close to that 55 level, and we have a nice zone down there on the 1 hour chart. So I think it's just gonna go down a little bit more, basically seen on the 1 hour. I would think that gold is still wanting to go down a little bit more. And then what happens? That's a good question. Even a little bit further. But for now, I think it wants to go down. A little bit more, right? Yeah, that's an ICT thing, exactly. But yeah, so ICT or smart money concept wise, we're using the New York midnight level as the true day open. Basically, that's it. Nothing super fancy, but that's basically the thing about this. Ticketaria. There's an amazing indicator showing you that maps out all the levels for Asia London. Opening level, it's called key levels. Spaceman BTC. Oh, somebody said that earlier. Key levels. There you go. Let's try it out. Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah. Monday high, previous week high. Actually, not that bad. The daily open has a different setting here, but that's not an issue. I think we can... Okay, so distance standard inputs. Previous high low. That's good. Monday range, I don't care about that. I don't care about the monthly either. I don't care about the quarterly. London session. Oh, here it is. That's good. That's good. I love this. This is a good one. Thanks for the info. Yeah, somebody was saying this. 7 to 11. These are the time zones that I'm looking for. Display standard. Let's see how it looks like. Yeah, definitely interesting. I gotta do something about the new day open. If there would be a setting to put in that the midnight is Eastern Standard. I mean, for London range is good. New York range is good. Yeah, the thing is right now is that I cannot put in the midnight level, you know. So it's measuring the levels from the 6 p.m. candle reset. But maybe that's something that can be looked into. But thank you. That's a good one. Went longs for gold. Nice. Passed another Bewley. By the way, there's a 90% sale on Apex, just saying. 90% sale with Apex. First month 90%, recurring months are 80%. What about 385? That's when Asia opened for low. 385. Well, for Asia open, I mean, the open is, I mean, on my chart, at least on the micro, what the heck happened? Yeah, no, it's the same on the mini as well. Asia low would be at 390. I consider this as 390 because after 8, I mean, I know it opened up at 8 p.m. Now this makes this a little bit interesting. Where would be the Asia low? Because Tokyo Open happened here. Sydney, Tokyo, right here. So that would mean that they already taken the Asia low, but we have another swing low right before the market open. Now, what does that mean? I don't know. This is what I meant to put in here. So Asia low could have been technically here at 400. Previous day low here. Tokyo open here. And then an Asia low here. Or is this the Asia low? Man, that's a question we need to talk about. Nice, Marcella. Ben, good morning. Can you go into settings and choose the London? Ah, okay. Okay. I mean, utilizing that, yes. Nice. Yeah. Trying to build an empire. All right. Why didn't you like Top Step? I like Top Step. I have no issue with Top Step. I think Top Step is awesome. Is great. I think the main thing was about the payout policy and the micro scaling rule before I mean, when they were still using like other data providers like Rhythmic. I was using Quantower, so the scaling rule wasn't my favorite, but basically the payout policy. And it has to also do something with business, you know. I am pretty much affiliated with these other prop firms, and Top Step kicked out all the affiliates. So because this is my full-time job, and I do appreciate and very grateful for all the help and the support from you guys. Basically, I'm sharing the love for all the prop firms which we are pushing, and since Apex literally like kicked everybody out last year, including me and every affiliate, you know, from just one day to another, and I was like, okay, no problem, then we're just gonna push other prop firms, which nobody trades really Top Step in the YouTube space or in social media too much. Yes, they're trading, but partially because of this. It's part of the business, I would say so. But it is what it is. So I'm using the products of prop firms that I'm promoting and vice versa. Basically, that's the short answer. That's the honest answer. What else would I say? Top Step is great. They're OG. No problem. Although I must say, and this is also my personal opinion, Project X is the worst platform ever I've seen in my life. And not just the platform, I mean, the execution on the market orders, slippage, the slippage just absolutely bad. I know they're using Top Step X, which is Project X, but I think if you're scalping, I mean, I'm not scalping, but anyway, the market execution is just very bad. They should have, you know, left at least Rhythmic or something. What's the chance NQ 420? I mean, there's a chance for it. Absolutely. Absolutely, there's a chance for it. That offers price action after, yeah, that was quite interesting, that's for sure. Yeah, we'll see, Olu. That is definitely an interesting area. We're gonna look into gold in a second. Yeah, SMV, that is why. With the payout, I'm going to a couple of accounts. Let's go. Thank you so much, Pinion Mendez. Thank you. Second to Trade Locker. Oh, well, I'm not saying it's, I mean, if you like it, it's your personal opinion. I respect that. So if you're good with Project X, then absolutely. I mean, I'm using Project X with the TRADEDAY through Quant Hour, but because I'm using limit orders most of the time, it's all right. But when I try to do some scalping, especially early London AM session, I mean sometime before 9:30, between like 9:30 10 a.m. or 10 a.m. ish area, it's like absolutely slow. I mean, I got slipped with 1 or 2 points all the time at least, and that's a lot. Maybe 1 or 2 ticks is somewhat okay, but 1 or 2 points, maybe it's because I'm not using directly the platform, just the connection. I'm not sure, but it's okay. $385 low. Oh, this was the Sydney Open. Sorry, then I might was using the Tokyo Open. Oh, my mistake. My mistake, Jerry. Is this Sydney here? Huh. Maybe I was referring to Tokyo Open then. I'm sorry. Not too much of the difference, but yeah, I see what you mean. So that after the 6 p.m. restart time. Anyway, even if you use that, that tells us that there is like maybe 10 points down to those lows. So that's interesting. Yeah. SMV, but TradingView is the biggest slipper, that's for sure. That is absolutely. Let me look at gold real quick. So gold is now approaching that that level, previous day low. Slipper. Sounds crazy. Parminder, hello. How's everybody? Good to see you guys. All right. What is going on? Yo, Pigeon, hello. Sorry I was late this morning. I actually overslept. That's how it started. So that is how it started. GC had the cleanest. Well, nowadays, not just today, but nowadays, GC is somewhat respecting levels more than NQ did. So that makes a difference, right? What is going on here? Who knows? If you're looking at some levels, I'm kind of looking for the usual order blocks and zones. I'm not seeing anything special here. Yeah. Yeah, nothing special. So let's just look into gold. Almost the previous day low, which is technically already went into an order block down there. Already went into the order block. But otherwise, nothing there. Man. Monbip, I'm not trading DEX. But I know you can trade DEX on a few prop firms. Not all of them, but on a few. Kwong, hey, good morning. I'm trying to look for some levels here. Just a second. I wanted to check the other markets as well to kind of see what's going on. Do we have some news, by the way? Do we have some news? I don't see anything. Okay. Still waiting. Waiting. All right, this one is going lower a little bit. I have no positions on. I have absolutely no position. I'm just kind of wanted to check something. Never mind. Coop, hey, good to see you. What's up? No red news, yeah. Which kind of one, makes us wonder, what are we gonna do today? How was the day? Well, yesterday was somewhat good. Slightly ended up in the red, but all good. Larry, good to see you. Sorry guys if I'm absolutely not 100%, but I keep having this stomach troubles throughout the week, especially yesterday and 2 days ago. I don't know if it's diarrhea. I don't know. I mean I know, but I don't know what's causing it. I might have to see the doctor next week if I can't figure it myself this weekend. I couldn't sleep. I was up until 3:30 a.m. So I'm technically slow. Super slow. I need to do something about this. Martin Muchka, hello. Good morning. Alright, seems like this one is taking out this level, which is cool. Got to restart the connection here. Sell of the highs tonight. Yeah, TJ. It seems like we're piercing down from the historical highs up there. But where is the target? That's what I don't understand here. So on the 5-minute chart, there is a, if we zoom into the 5-minute right here, there's a nice shift here, kind of like a continuation with the fair value gap right there. The thing is, I'm not sure how far it wants to go. There was no retracement into the gap, so that makes it a little bit more difficult. Polo, good Friday to you too. Good to see you. Well, NQ just going lower here. Nothing on the mini. There's a small unbalanced price range at 382. And we might just going for that 385 that Jerry was talking about. Looking for it to retrace to 420. Well, so far, there's no sign of it. About my culture. Oktoberfest. We don't have specifically Oktoberfest. I mean, most of the festivals we're having is like next month, August. But it's nothing like super special. I mean, there's a national holiday at August 20. And that's when a lot of stuff is happening around the country. So It's less than a month from now. And of course, we used to have some good festivals on in Budapest, or Budapest, as we say it in Hungarian. Your birthday, Paul. Hey, that is awesome. That is awesome, man. Basically, the August 20 here is the state founding day. So Hungary as a state has been founded on August 20. Yeah, right now it's 90% off with Apex. And today is the last day for Funded Futures Network. I mean, Friday evening with the buy one, get one for free promo. Don't forget it. No activation. Might have been high of day. Well, the problem with this is that I don't have a target. And there's no 5-minute displacement. Nothing I can look for. I mean, there is a level down there at lunch hour, technically. Otherwise, nothing more. I have 17 accounts in Apex. Nice. Well, so far, Martin, in payouts, I'm having a real good few months, but I'm having payouts every single month in the past year. My best month was ever in my trading career was this year, May. Almost $13,000 in a month. And then in June, I made it over 10K again, 10,300 something. This month, I think I spoken too early when I posted that, like almost at 10K. I'm around $9,000 this month for July. We still have a few days. To be honest, I'm not sure if I can get a payout for next week. My Bulenox accounts are not at that level. I don't think I can get it. I can squeeze a payout from the Take Profit Pro account, so I might going to end up around $9,000 for this month. But next month, you know, if I can get those Bulenox accounts in order and the Take Profit accounts, which I will, and of course the MyFundedFutures account is growing nicely, you know, should be okay. But this month I might gonna stuck with around 9K. Awesome, Paul. No coincidences, you know, Paul. 383.50. Yeah, there's some nice equal lows down there. It's a good idea. Good idea. I told it to the guy, Tom. I know that you're all right. Thank you. Well, it's you know, in January I only had $2,400 in payout. Last year I think, I mean, I did have payouts, but there was a month, like, I think it was October, or no, October was $9,000. It was November or September last year. I only had one single payout, which was, I think, 1,200 or 1,500. So there are some better months, some lower months. The past 3 months was exceptionally good. Obviously aiming for more. So they tell me to open a ticket. There is no contract on dashboard. Interesting. Okay, then open up a support ticket and they are going to send it to you in email or do something about it. I don't know why there is no contract on your dashboard. Payout from Alpha Futures. Nice. Nice. Let's go, Kwang. Well, it doesn't matter. At least you're making the payouts. That's what matters. Let's check gold. Not yet. I would like to see gold to sweep that low down there before even considering a possible long position here. I'd like to see that. Just go down into that area. And only after that. Good morning, CSHT. Hello. Check out previous day high, but closed back in range for a candle. There is a high chance that we'll just sell off today. Hopefully, if there would be a nice sell-off, Jan, that would be awesome. Yeah. The man from the future is here. I know what you don't. He's still waiting. Are you looking for longs? All right. Usually trade and a copy trade. So I usually have around 8 or 10 funded accounts at a time, but that doesn't really matter since I'm actively trading like 4 accounts usually. The other 4 or 5 accounts are in like on the shelf, and of course I'm always flipping them with the not just with one micro, but I'm trying to put at least 1 trade a week on every account. But I'm actively trading like 4 accounts maybe at a time, and most of the time I'm not even copy trading them. Like if I copy trade, I maybe do it with 2 accounts at once, so not all the 8 accounts or whatever, maybe 2 accounts at the same time, but that is it. Boom, there you go. Went down. Congratulations, Ollie. In shorts. Let's go. It's really great, Tom. A lot of payouts. My max payout in 1 month. 4K is awesome, Martin. 4K, trust me. It's great. There you go. With more accounts. There you go. That's the goal, to keep the, keep things rolling, a few small trades here and there, like $200 or $300 on one account, switching to another one, another $200 or $300 here and there. It all adds up slowly. So basically on MyFunded TV, guys, Matt Cowart, is super nice, and I think he once said that he don't really likes copy trading as well. He's also like trading somewhat separately his accounts. So he has a different, like almost the same type of account management like I do. I'm kind of trading every account separately, but that takes more trades, I know, and that's why I used to do scalping as well. And it makes it mentally a little bit easier because you're not under that much pressure. If you mess up something on one of your accounts, your brain still knows that, don't worry, we still have another 4 or 5 or 8. I don't think you necessarily need 20, but if you have like, if you're experienced, so if you're starting out, you're good with 1 or 2. If you're starting out, if you're getting more experience and getting those payouts on a constant basis, I would say you can pump it up to anywhere between 5 to 10. That should be enough. And so what you just do is just rotate those accounts. That's what I do. If you ask me what was the key to get my biggest payout month for 13K, and I'm using 50K accounts most likely, it was that I was rotating the accounts, not copy trading them, trading them one by one. If I make 200 or 300, move to the next one. If I make 200 or 300 there, move to the next one. And it all was adding together slowly. It was a slow process, slowly adding together. And then I could repeat. It was easier to repeat in the next month. So anyway, you know what I mean. I think it's absolutely much less pressure without copy trading, and you can still make a decent amount of payouts. You know, obviously the goal is to make $1 million in payouts. Yes, I know, but there's nothing wrong with getting a few $1,000s in a month, you know, by just rotating some accounts. How do I do your statistics on? I don't know. That's something YouTube is doing. I don't know. It's a YouTube thing. I don't know the stats. I don't see any stats on that. So let's go, Bob. TJ, gold sell is happening? No, not yet. 372. I mean, it can go. There's a body of the candles right down there. Let's see if it wants to sweep something. I don't see anything on that level, but who knows? I got the 2 payouts before blowing an account. So, hey, at least you got payouts. You know, you got to start somewhere, and you build from there. That's the goal, right? Vibes, all accounts are green. Nice, good to hear. Joe Ramsey, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Thanks for joining. For one reason is you can't have to exactly. But I'm not aiming to get 20 accounts at Apex. You know, if I'm using Apex, and I do use Apex, I'm good with maximum 5 accounts. That's the maximum, 5 funded accounts, because I do have to focus on other prop accounts too. But I don't need 20 accounts. Like if I have 2 or 3 accounts at Apex, that's good. I don't really need more. How many cheddars got to pay out? Let's go. Yeah, if your risk very low, Jan, if your risk is very low, then obviously it's easier to copy trade. That's good. Tikitarita, that's good. So, oh yeah. Received it. Sorry, I will reply. I wasn't feeling so good yesterday, and not this morning as well. I'm still having that stomach issues, but I will. Oh yeah, Jan, absolutely. Copy 5 accounts. That's absolutely good. This is the way. Yeah. Gold sell 335. Let's go. Hopefully it will go down. Austin, good to see you. Yeah, nowadays, you know, Apex average payout cycle is like, I mean, after requesting a payout, so from the moment you request a payout, and let's assume you're getting approved, it's about 7 days, so a week on average. Exactly, Ben. Base hits are adding up. Base hits definitely are adding up. No, you don't need to. DT, I have your email. Oh, Abyss. Ah, thank you for dropping in. They're holding for micro. Well, let's hope it will go there. Would you rather choose? Thank you, Abyss, again for dropping in, and always nice to see you there and here. Would you rather choose 50k over the 150? Yes, absolutely. At Apex, I would definitely go with the 50k. But there's nothing wrong with it. It depends on your risk management, you know, because it's not just a simple answer as that. It depends on the 150k also has a sweet spot. I mean, you have just enough contracts to make it happen just as fast, almost as fast as the 50k. Mathematically speaking, it's always the 50k, which is the easiest one on every prop firm. But the 150k gives you that much extra leverage that you can utilize it if you're risking a little bit more, if you like to risk more. You know, that's the goal. Excuse me. Win 60%, nice. Yeah, 150k has a sweet spot, as I said. I would say the maximum account you need on any of these prop firms is no more than 150k. So some prop firms offer you 250 or 300k accounts, absolutely unnecessary. 150k is still somewhat a good choice. Thank you, Daty. 50k funded account on Tradeify. Would you take one payout and blow up the account? No, it's not a newbie question. So, first payout, I mean, you're referring to the safety net maybe? Well, if you have enough safety net left on the account, obviously size down with the smallest position and try to keep the account, right? That's the goal. So even if I took payouts, for example, at MyFundedFutures and I was left with $200 or $300, I was trying to size down to 1 or 2 micros and keep the account. But intentionally blowing it, obviously, it's never the goal. But it depends on how. If you completely wipe out your balance, Ryan, it depends on how many payouts you had before, how much you need the money, how's your financials in your personal life. If you really need the money and you really need to wipe out everything from the account, then obviously take the money, right? Take the money and try again. Reinvest a portion of that withdrawal to a new evaluation account. That's the way to go, right? So, and that's true for basically a lot of people. If you're still at the beginning of your trading journey or you haven't really received those payouts or just once or twice, I would say whenever you can take $1,000 or a few $100, take it. Take the money. You got to make a habit of these withdrawals. You know, you took $600 here, $1,000 there. You know, just take it. Make it habitual. You know, make it repeatable as a progress. Like, oh, last month I took $600. Okay, this month I can take another $1,000. Oh, look at that. I have 2 accounts. I can take $800 each, whatever. Get those payouts. Even if you blow up the account, if you take $800, reinvest 100. You know, treat that as a business. You withdraw 800, you say, okay, I'm instantly reinvesting 100 to get a new account and continue to trade. Possible setting up for good long position. Let's see what happens, Chaz. Down all night. Yeah, it's going down. Yeah, 25k has a good, yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why you gotta decide. That's a good point from Louis. So mathematically the 25k has the most chance, but obviously you need some more drawdown sometimes or more leverage, more buying power. So 50k is a sweet spot between all the accounts, I think. Vibes 2 evals left. That's more than enough. you know. Can you explain new MyFundedFutures accounts and payouts? And what do you think about it? Luna, I think it's very simple. Basically, the same evaluation phase goes for all these accounts. No daily loss limit on any of these accounts. No scaling. Basically, you can pass all these accounts in 1 day. So the same exact evaluation goes for the core account, the scale account, the pro account. Everything is the same. You can trade the news, obviously. And that's why the rules are super simple, very simple. You do the same things. The payout is basically the payouts also almost like the same. The core account, I would say, is an entry-level account. Like, obviously the cheapest, I would say, is an entry-level account. Your payout and the profit split. Everybody's like, oh my god, but there's an 80% profit split on all the accounts. It's not that big a deal, but I must say the core account is the entry-level account, and the payout cap is at $1,000, obviously, which means you get $800 per payout. I would say the payout scaling wise, the optimal choice would be, even for a beginner, I would say the scale account, because the first payout cap is at $1,500 and the second payout cap is growing, and the third, the fourth, and so on. If you're trading small, relatively small size, then you don't need more than the scale account. Now, the pro account gives you absolutely the most freedom. No consistency on, I mean, I'm talking about the funded phase right now. The micro scaling rule is sometimes confusing people. There is no micro scaling rule on the pro account. I know it's the little bit more pricier one, but if you're looking for the most freedom in trading with prop firms, then it's the pro account at MyFundedFutures and the Take Profit Trader Pro account as well. So these are the two account types in the whole prop firm industry, I think, where you have the most amount of freedom. Except for news trading. That's the only exception. No major news. That's what you need to know. I think the pro, it's actually good that they simplified the rules. I think it's good. Exactly, Coop, exactly. Take for the third at 25k is the best. You only need to get over 1500. Exactly. So mathematically speaking, yes. Another 50k passed. Let's go, Austin. Exactly. Yeah, the evil consists. Oh my god, yeah. There is one. No, the evaluation. There is no consistency, or is there? Oh yeah, Abyss. You're right. The core account, 50% consistency on the entry account, on the core. Completely forgot. Completely forgot. That's why it's an entry level account. But you're yeah. The pro and the scale is basically the payout cap and the micro scaling rule. So you start out, for example, on the 50k with 5 micro and 1 mini. That's how you start out. And as you reach $1,000 in profits, it scales up to like 15 micros and 3 minis or something like that. So it scales higher and higher. It depends on the account size. While on the pro account, you can actually put on like 15 micros or 12 micros or 8 micros, or, you know, instantly with bigger sizes. Yeah, so I wouldn't say that 50% consistency is not a big issue. I mean, you don't have to aim to pass the account in one single trade, obviously. Yes, we can do it with Bulenox and Apex. Yes, we all know that, but that's not really the goal. If you pass the account in 2 or 3 days, there's nothing wrong with that. So I have no issue with the 50% consistency on the eval, only on core. It's for all. Ah. Because instead of a minor forward chance, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Because the end of day drawdown. Uh, let's see. Gold is still hovering there. I don't know what the heck is going on. Just going down. Slow grind. That's the problem. It's like not moving fast. Even after the London Open, it's just not moving fast enough. And the range is too tight, so I'm not sure if it wants to take out this level. That's a 4 p.m. close. I'm not sure if I want to risk it for the biscuit. It's just not enough. It's just low, especially gold. Yeah, Coop, I don't complain about consistency. I have absolutely no issue. Even if there would be a 30% consistency, I don't really care about consistency. Rule, I mean not the but the rule. Yeah, the new changes are good. I like it. I completely agree. I do like it. I like this. This one's good. That's a good question, right? That's a good question. I like it. I like it. I don't know, maybe. It happens. But you know, I didn't take a trade. I'm sorry. I do apologize. I didn't take a trade. I do feel the frustration, and I know. I know. But I try to do my best. I really try. I try to do my best. I have to tweet this out because I love this. I think it's amazing. This is the proof for my discipline. I'm gonna tweet this out. I just had to tweet this out. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get punished. Good morning, Cashal. Hello. Yeah, it's all right. When was the last time you took a trade? Last time it was yesterday. Actually, after my funded TV, sometime in the PM session, I scalped a little bit, but on stream, yesterday New York session, did we took a trade? I think we did. Yes. Have you heard of Proper called Taurus? No, I never. Do you ever care about trend lines? Not necessarily. Not really, Pigeon. Not that it's a bad thing, but I don't really care about trend lines that much. I don't know. I don't think he's talking. He's sleeping, right? He has to be sleeping. Oopsie. That just went down. Forgot my 300 funded accounts. Let's go. Have you heard of Top One Prof? Yeah, I heard about them. I heard some issues going on, but I never traded with them. I just heard the name, but I don't know. Are they any good? What's happening with them? Who has the quickest payouts? That's easy, Jerry. Obviously, MyFundedFutures has the quickest payouts, but in terms of how many payouts, I mean, in terms of the payout cycles, Take Profit Trader has daily payouts. So if you request a payout on every single day, which I did for a while, and I used to do this on cycles, but you can request a payout every day on Take Profit Trader, and they pay you out within a few hours. So, but the fastest is like in a few milliseconds is MyFundedFutures. You request it from the dashboard. In about a few seconds, it's in your wallet because they're using Rise, you know, to pay it out. Obviously, from Rise to your bank account, it's different for everybody. But to your wallet, it's being paid out in a few seconds. No payout yet. so I'm not sure. Getting funded doesn't mean it don't hurt wallet. Yes, that's true. Top 1 futures is good. All right. As I said, I don't know much about them. Corey, while currently in a short. Let's go. TRADEDAY is fast too. Yeah. No problem. No problem with the caps. So TRADEDAY is good too in payouts, but I'm not sure. I never received a payout ever from TRADEDAY. I just stopped trading with them, but they are good. Nothing wrong. The prop firm is okay. Yeah, so if you request the payout throughout, I mean, somewhat early in the New York session, the account is going to be deducted in business hours at least. So, for example, if you trade in London, you request, I mean, yeah, you have to wait for the reset time, next day London session. If you request it, so what I used to do is I make profits the next day. When I start the stream around 2 a.m., I request a payout from the account. Usually within a few hours, like 2 or 3 hours, the balance during the London session getting deducted, so I can continue to trade, right? So by New York AM session, I'm able to trade again on the account, and the withdrawal, if I ask for the withdrawal to my bank account, is also being processed during the London AM session. If you keep this cycle, basically you can get the daily payouts, which I had. $10 minutes, there you go. I forgot to ask about that winning from you mentioned before. Oh, which was that? The giveaway has not happened yet, if that's what you're asking. Haven't put on the video currently. Stacker, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Gold is still here. Not much is going on. What else do we have here? Okay, gold is still hovering there. NQ. It's just so, is it because of the summertime? Because price action is really not that good. Would like to look for longs on NQ now that it swept this level. Maybe with a tick. I'm not even sure. Yeah, maybe with just one tick on the micro. I'd love to see a possible long position. I mean, this market is just never stops. But right now, this is nothing. Shenanigan, welcome back. Good to see you. What the heck? What is this? Jesus. The woman, this woman was made out of cake, or I don't know. What the? That's not good. Oh. Well, it happens. Yeah, we love AI, right? TPT is also rhythmic data feed. Yes, exactly. The same fees, Martin. That's why I love TPT. They're still using rhythmic. I mean, I have no issues with rhythmic. I know Apex had issues with them. And I know MyFundedFutures also moved on. But, I mean, so far I don't think there's any major issue with rhythmic. Yeah. When do I do my KYC with MyFundedFutures? When you're reaching the first payout. So when you're reaching the payout, they're definitely gonna ask you to do the KYC. I think you can do it earlier. If you go to your profile page, you should be looking for a KYC button somewhere. There may be because I don't know. I did my KYC a long time ago, but since then they revamped the website. I think there could be a KYC button somewhere, so you can actually do it earlier. Also, you need to be verified by Rise, so that's how they do it. The main thing is that go to riseworks.io, because that's the way they pay you out, and that's where you need to create an account. If you have an account already, that's good, but Riseworks is gonna do the biggest KYC. You want a piece? Yeah. Not holding my short to 360. Yeah, there's nothing happening here. I mean, I wish there was something, but there's just nothing. We'll see how the pre-market open will go. I think gold now wants to go back down to previous day low, is what I think. Very close. Very close. Yeah, that's a good price. If to find the agreement is difficult. Oh, man, I don't remember. I wish I'm not remembering how DX feed goes, but support should be getting back to you. Senuya longed at 368. All right, let's go down to the 1 minute. Do we have something? I mean, it looks like a fairly good reversal on the 1 minute. The problem is the range. 10 points. I mean, not that bad. Here's your entry, by the way, if we zoom in. This is the ICT 2022 entry. Boom, right there. To go long. The problem, again, as I said, is the range. It's very tight. 10 points on NQ is almost nothing, but look at that. It's starting to go. Trading stop 377. Oh. Okay. Got hit. Oh. All right. Have a good weekend, Ollie. It was good to see you, and see you on Monday. Good night. Paul, you're going to? I'll be at My Funded TV today and your session as well. Good night, Ollie. See you on Sunday. See you on Sunday, Paul. Yeah, Luna, we talked about this. It's actually very simple. Evaluation rules are almost technically the same. There's a 50% consistency on the core and the scale account, I think. Payout rule on the core account. Basically, the payout rules are the same as it was on the starter and the starter plus. 5 days above $100, and you can get a payout that doesn't necessarily have to be consecutive days. So 5 days above 100 and you can request a payout. No safety net needs to be reached on the core and the scale account. The pro account is basically the expert account, with the difference of the payout cap. You can now request, you can now request up to $100,000 in payout cap from simulated funded account. No rules, no micro scaling rule on the pro account. Not really much has changed since the starter accounts. I would say that they just simplified some stuff, Gold previous day low. All right, there you go. Finally it went there. I'm not in a trade. Yeah, I just took out the low. No, I'm not in a position. I'm not in a position. Pape Drunk, hello. How you doing? Looking for a possible setup, but I wish I could take a trade, but I just don't see a setup anywhere. So on core account, I can request maximum 1,000. Exactly. The 80% profit split is now in play. So until recently, there was the $10,000, which you receive 100%. If you go over the 10K, then then you're gonna go with 80. Now, MyFundedFutures gives you 80% from the start. Basically, yes. So I would say the starter account at least has a 1,500 payout cap on the first payout, and then it scales up. So you can request more and more. The scale account, sorry. The scale account is good for that. Pip Drunk, nothing yet. Nothing. No trades. No trades. But you know, we got used to that. We like that. I know how it goes. So on core account, can I request the max? Yeah, okay, we talked about that yesterday. It's good. Ah, I see. Stacker, welcome. Do you have any videos that show your trading style? Yeah, so I can explain to you real quickly. It's actually very simple. My core entry model, and you find a lot of videos on YouTube, is the YouTube ICT 2022 entry model. But I'm looking for supply and demand zones. So I'm looking for, when I'm looking for targets, I'm always outlining supply and demand zones. When I see a good zone, and if the price is moving towards that zone, I just jump in with an ICT core entry. ICT 2022 entry model. That's the core entry that I use. I'm sorry, Stacker. I'm just, you know, today is definitely not my day because I feel a little bit sick. Some illness is with me. I don't know. The whole week my stomach was absolutely, to be honest, I might have to visit the bathroom in a few minutes. We'll see. Do you notice you seem to take payouts from one profit? Yes. 50% of my payouts is coming from Take Profit Trader. The other 50% is, you know, separated between MyFundedFutures, Bulenox, and some other prop firms, depend on how my accounts are looking. But 50% of my payouts are coming from Take Profit Trader. Yeah, Stacker. I must apologize to you guys. Firstly, I was late in the stream, and now I'm just not feeling so good, to be honest. I'm not feeling so good. Past my eval on MyFundedFutures. How do I get the free account? The free account promo, I'm not I mean, you gotta contact support. I think they will issue, if you bought the account during the promo, the pass one get one for free. If you passed it right now, they should be sending you the activation, or they're going to activate it for you within a few hours, maybe in your business hours. If you passed it yesterday, you should have been received it by now, so then contact support on the website. But if you just passed it this morning, you might have to wait until business hours, but they will put it there for you. Oh, it's always the best to ask around support on the website. It should be putting that. Or they should be activating it. Bubble guts, yeah. Hey, Bashi. Trade Day. I'm trading with Trade Day, Bashi. I'm trading. I'm already building up my accounts with Trade Day, just saying. Trade day, basically, the only major rule, Jay, is that no news trading on the funded account. Otherwise, you can pretty much do what you want. Like, obviously, don't do hedging and all the usual stuff, but you can pretty much do a lot of things. Oh, man, I don't feel good. And do they draw down intraday trailing? Well, I'm using intraday currently because I'm always going for base hits. So I have no issue with the intraday trailing. And obviously it's cheaper and no activation fee right now. Jerry, of course I had. Of course. It happened. Exactly. I was overconfident. It happened to me last month, by the way. I was killing on my Take Profit Trader account, and also I was somewhat killing on the MyFundedFutures accounts, and I was a little bit overconfident, and those accounts are blown up. So I hit the daily loss limits first on MyFundedFutures starter accounts. Then I blow up the accounts after taking the payouts. I blow up the Take Profit Trader funded account. I blew up the Apex accounts last month when I was building them up to like $2,600 or $28 already. So I was overconfident, and that's why this month, most likely this month for me, I was expecting a little bit better, but it was mostly about recovering and trying to build up more accounts. Every now and then I'm getting too overconfident and losing the accounts and going back to square one. You know, it's just happened. Base hit means basically like the risk reward ratio. Like I'm not looking for like 5R trades or 10R trades. Risk reward ratio I keep it around 1:1 or 1:1.5, and I'm not risking more than around $150 or $200 per trade on the funded accounts. So even if I lose a trade, I shouldn't be losing too much about my intraday trailing, right? So the wiggle room is not gonna you know, shrink too much. And I'm fine with that. So base hits, like building up the account with these trades one by one. $200 here, $200 there, $150, $200. So small baby steps, base hits. That's what I mean. There are some good trades that I mean, the goal for me is to hold onto a position as long as possible. Obviously, it's not the best until you're not reaching your safety net, right? When it locks in as a static account. That's what I mean. Yeah. Whoa, Reza. What? Jesus. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Good morning, Top. Hope you are doing well here. Just secured a top step payout after a long time at 2.6k, and here a $50 giveaway, and make someone day 2. Love, Reza.
Congratulations, Reza. Excellent result. 2.6k from Top Step. And what can I say? Thank you very, very, very much for that generous donation to the stream and making someone's day. I don't even know what to say. This is just absolutely amazing. Reza is the man. Jay Smith, hello. If you guys would like this, we can start by doing this giveaway, but I might have to we're gonna do it, so we can do it now or we can do it New York session. I think we will do it now. Reza, I don't know what to say. You're too generous, as always. As always. He is just too good. All right, let me set this up. All right, giveaway is starting. Exclamation mark cash. Reza is the man. Everybody gets one ticket, and we're gonna pick the winner after, somewhat after the pre-market open. HDX. Let me get the giveaway. Exclamation mark cash, and everybody gets one ticket. Okay. Exclamation mark. Thank you again, Reza. You the man. All right, there you go. We have 27 people already. $50 cash for giveaway. Exclamation mark cash. Everybody gets one ticket. Super awesome. Again, what a gesture from Reza. We're gonna pick one winner in a few minutes. And I hope you guys have PayPal. Hey, me. I hope you guys have PayPal. PayPal would be the simplest way that I can do this for you. So if you guys have PayPal, that would be awesome. Okay. If you don't have PayPal, maybe I can do Wise or Revolut, or I cannot do crypto, by the way. I can't. There's a restriction in my country. I really can't do crypto. Or if I can do, you gotta wait for at least a day or two, because it's a little bit difficult right now. Let's go, everyone. Matt Futures, put the exclamation mark cash. Rise, I cannot transfer on Rise. So Rise is a payroll provider. It's not really for to send money. To other users. Karsten, good morning. Well, I hope so too. Thank you so much, Karsten, for the wishes and everything. So many entries. Yeah, only 45. Push those likes, everybody. Let's push those likes. Let's show the YouTube algorithm. We have 68 entries and 45 likes. Let's push it, everyone. It's that simple. Venmo, I don't have a Venmo because I'm not in the US, but maybe I can ask for Methodical Man to help me out. He helped me out once before. Maybe we can do Venmo, but you gotta wait until like New York hours. I can contact Methodical Man, and he's, if you guys don't know him, he's a good streamer. He can help me out maybe. PayPal would be the best. Sopham, thank you. I'm doing okay. I have a stomach issue, stomach trouble, but you know, gotta drink tea. Lots of tea. Cash App. I don't have Cash App. The only Cash App I have is Wise and Revolut. So I have PayPal, Rise, Revolut, bank wire transfer maybe. You know, maybe it takes 1 or 2 days. Passed another TPT as well. Hey, that is awesome, man. 250Ks. Jesus. Let's go, Reza. That is awesome. Exactly. Yeah, so let's see how we're doing. All right. We have 73 people entered to the giveaway. Exclamation mark cash, everyone. No trades. No trades today. No tape, but as I said, it's just part of the things. I'm gonna use this because it really helps me out. Big deal today. Like the stream. Let's go. Thank you so much for the likes. That's a legendary comment. I do like it. I love this. Show the YouTube. Hey, Trading Star, what's going on? Pre-market open happened, and so far not much is happening. Stacy Burke. I heard the name, I think, but I don't know who she is. I like to drink coffee with my neighbor, but it sounds familiar, the name. I don't know. Dean. How's it going, man? Dean is here. Have no fear. Alright, what else do we have? Not much is happening. Why? Exactly. Well, we like this is a positive, you know, comment. Got to drop on NQ. Nice. Everything is good. All right. 3R. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm just gonna let this stay here. So gold is still down there. Thank you so much, Reza. Have to go. All right. Again, thank you for being so generous with the community. This is really, really, really nice of you. Yeah, Tamimi, so far, I think you did the best for not waking up for London session because not much has happened. Past the 50k eval, 3k down. Let's go. What do I do now? Is that take profit trader? Is that take profit trader J Smith? Because the 5 minimum trading days is like you have to. There's a consistency rule as well, J Smith. So, did you just pass it in this session? So the thing is, which prop firm is that? Take profit trader. Did you pass it today in one single trade in this session? It's a very important question because there's a 50% consistency on the test account. All right. But don't worry, it's end of day trailing 2 days. Okay. For the rest of the 3 days, you got to flip the account. So you just open and close one micro trade because you got to have the 5 minimum trading days. So not just wait, but Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you got to open and close a trade with one micro. That's it. And after that, you will receive. Okay, all right. You will receive the account. So I'm sorry to say, but 5 minimum days with Take Profit Trader. It is what it is. But you can pass through this by just clicking with the micro, open and close instantly, and that counts as a trading day. You lost 150k TPT. What, Ivan? Come on, man. What happened? Over trading, I guess, right? Oh, sorry for that. Is CMBM trade strategy? Gotta trade. I'm not sure about that. What is CMBM? I'm sorry. I'm a little bit sick today, so I don't really know. Yeah, not mini. Just one micro. You don't want to go with mini. Just one single micro trade, J Smith, every day. Okay, until you have the 5 days. Tomorrow, sorry, Monday. Next time on Monday, you just open and close with a single micro. Don't lose the profits, obviously. Oh, Ivan, over trading. I know. Too much lot size. Yeah. Spamming. All right, let's pick the winner. All right, let's pick the winner. We have 86 people in the giveaway. Last chance to go for this. Ivan, I'm sorry about this. You cannot give up. You know, you gotta continue. There's no other way around this, Ivan. And at least you can look back. You know, here comes the weekend, and you gotta look back and see what went wrong. And obviously, you have to recharge, relax, and that's why. Exactly, D-Pain. Okay. 89 participants. I'm gonna wait 10 more seconds and I'm closing down the giveaway. All right, 10 seconds. 91 now. Okay. I'm gonna be covering the chat. Last few seconds. Last few seconds. All right. Come on, everyone. Seems like you guys and gals were sleeping. I don't know what is CMBM is. I don't know what is that. God of Trade. What is that acronym for? CMBM. I'm not familiar with that. I don't know what is that. I wish I would know. I don't know. Please explain what is CMBM. All right. Everybody is ready. We have 100 participants. We're closing it down. Need at least 150 likes. Let's go. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, I'm covering up the closing the entry 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'm covering the chat. I'm not gonna open this again. The winner of the $50 cash giveaway, sponsored by Reza. By his generosity, the winner is technically the best trader in the chat. Better than ICT. Better than everyone. He or she deserves this money more than every one of us. Who is this mysterious person? Let's find out together. The winner is the one and the only Homer Sim. Congratulations for the $50 cash giveaway. Homer Sim, congrats. The rules are like make yourself known in a few minutes. If Homer Sim is not replying in a few minutes, then we're just gonna re-roll. And that's how it's gonna go. So Homer Sim, make yourself known in a few minutes. We'll be watching. If not, we're just gonna re-roll. So now everybody starts to pray. Please don't be around here, Homer Sim. He is here. He is here. Congratulations. Oh my God, JY. What is happening? Another. JY says another. Another. Okay, what can we say? We're gonna pick another winner. Homer Sim, congratulations. The next winner. We're rolling out the next winner. JY, what can I tell? JY walked in like Clint Eastwood, you know, threw $50 on the table, looked into the eye of everyone and said, another. And it just happened. Just like that. Don't worry, everybody has the tickets from the previous round. So JY did it just like Clint Eastwood. Why do a giveaway if I'm not gonna win? Alright. Let's see. Who is going to be the next winner? JY. Just like that. I don't know what to say. Thanks again. But everybody is now completely lost it. So the next winner is going to be, by the grace of JY, the one and the only Kurt Stenius. Congratulations. for winning the second $50. Oh my God, everybody. This is like wow, 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 wowie, wowie, wowie. Congratulations again. This is really something. What can I say? Kurt, congratulations, and congratulations to Homer Simpson. All right, Kurt, we have the winners. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type in my email. JY, I don't know what to say. Thanks again. No, not because of me, because of the community. All right. Here's my email. Please send me your PayPal address. If you don't have PayPal, I can do it with Wise or Revolut. So those are the options. Crypto is almost impossible for me right now, but if you want crypto, you gotta wait for it over the weekend, because I have no idea how. In Hungary, in my country, we are absolutely restricted from crypto. So it's gonna take me some extra time to get crypto, but it would be best with PayPal, Wise, Revolut. If you have Venmo or some other Cash App, maybe I can do that too, but you gotta wait until maybe London hours or something. I'm not sure. I mean, not London, sorry, New York business hours. It might gonna come from someone else, not from me, because I'm not in the US. JY, you were super generous. Thank you again. Send me an email and we'll make it happen. Okay, dollar. I'm watching the currencies as well. Not much is happening. Kind of a slow market here, to be honest. I received an email. Homer Sim, you have bank account. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Oh, Kurt. No, I got the email from Homer Sim. Oh, Kurt, I have it. All right. Okay, I have it. I have it. All right. All right. Let me make this happen, right? Just a second and I'm sending it. Yeah, thank you, JY, for being super generous as always. Like, all right. Okay. It's being sent. By the way, there has been an update on TRADEDAY front. Guess what? Finally, after all the fiasco, but I don't know how they're doing with JDON so far. But TRADEDAY contacted me and established my coupon code. So now I have a TRADEDAY custom code after like 6 months. But I told you guys I'm not going to push them because until they having JDON on their streams. But I think they put down JDON from their streams so far. So so they got back to me. They gave me the custom code. So TRADEDAY Tom Sabo code is now active. Just saying. Good morning, Osama. Hello. I sent the money, Kurt, so it should be at your address. Dun, dun, dun. Another dump, yeah. It just happened just like that. And gold is down there, so what to do, right? Kurt, did you receive the money? Because PayPal says that it has been sent to the address that you gave me. So Martin is long. All right. Yeah, these are not fun at all. At all. Well, we'll see. And even gold is down. Sorry, I'm still kind of checking some stuff here. Yeah, I need your PayPal as well, Jerry, please. Gold is just hovering in that zone. This is a 1 hour bullish order block on gold. And you know what? If it would make a structure shift to the upside on the 5-minute and the 15-minute, that would be a good entry. I wonder if it's going to happen until like 5 a.m. So it doesn't really have too much time, but if there would be a structure shift, it could be an interesting trade. Trading star is long. All right. What is happening with my computer here? I don't know. It's kind of acting up weird. Clean order block on NQ. Yes. It's clean. It is. And it does feel like it might want to go higher. That could be a good time to shift this one higher. Sweep under yesterday's. Well, yeah. That's a good strategy. Gold is rolling down more. Hey Foxtune, good to see you. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's about it with gold. It just keeps rolling down. I feel like we have this relative equal lows. I mean, there must be on the lower time frame with the fair value gap on the 1 hour. Might want to go down to that 37 level, which means NQ longs can be in place. Look at this, man. I'm actually a little bit tempted to jump in. Maybe it's too much to ask for. Some absorption in footprint. Okay. All right. Still no trades, by the way. Just keeps going higher. All right. JY, thank you so much for joining us. I'm sorry I was reading a whole bunch of stuff here. Thanks for the giveaway, everything. It was super nice of you. Daily target done. Yeah. This one looks like a bullish breaker, by the way, on the 5-minute. Is CBM? I don't know what is CBM. I don't know. God of Trades. I don't know what is that. Natalia, hey, I'm sorry I didn't see her. I'm sorry if I wasn't reading the comments there earlier in the chat. I don't know what is CMBM. I never heard of CMBM. I don't know what is that. Unfortunately. What is going on? How dare you stream and take no? I know, but I just didn't. I don't know what to say. It just happens to me like that. So what can I say? It's something. It's just hard to explain. I just couldn't take a trade on this. I don't know why. Maybe I should have. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but I guess it's too late for that now, right? I just couldn't take the trade. I just couldn't. No positions, Charles. No positions. All right, everyone. I think I'm gonna call it here. A bit of a slow London session as usual. I'll be back for New York. Definitely more action, hopefully. So thanks again for being here. If you would like to support the channel, please use the Tom Sabo code for all these prop firms. It works. It works. So check them out. Thank you so much for watching. This was a great session. I know we talked more, and thank you for the winner for the donations for the giveaway. Congratulations for the winners, and thanks for the new subs and everything. I know it was a slow session. I know this is a week like this. This is a slow week. What can we do? So thanks again, and thanks for the support. I'll be seeing you guys in New York. Until then, God bless you all. Cheers.